Struggle and aggressive, succeed and surpass over half a century. CFHI has created the first brand in China heavy equipment manufacturing industry. Arm China, stand in the world. CFHI has described the history of national heavy industry, create hundreds of number one in national heavy equipment industry. Mission is glorious, responsibility is great. CFHI has become a large modernized enterprise which is associated with research, design, manufacture, international trade, and service of heavy equipment, etc. CFHI has the largest heavy equipment manufacturer in China and one of the most competitive manufacturer for heavy equipment in the world is straightening national industries back with a spirit of great ambitions. CFHI own an international specialized large steel casting and forging manufacturing base in Fularji, national largest nuclear power equipment and heavy chemical vessel manufacturing base in Dalian, heavy completed equipment manufacturing base at Binhai New District in Tianjin. 3 bases mark that CFHI realized stratagem layout of industry development. In the field of hot manufacturing, CFHI has reached world's extreme manufacturing capacity 7654. CFHI is capable to supply over 700 tons molten steel, steel ingot up to 600 tons, casting up to 500 tons, and forging up to 400 tons at one time. CFHI designed and manufactured by themselves successfully 15,000 tons open die forging press, which is largest and most advanced technical in the world. It got the National Science and Technology Advancement Prize for the top level. In the field of cold machining, CFHI own NC floor boring lathe bearing 500 tons rotary working table, NC roll grinding machine bearing 260 tons, NC horizontal lathe bearing 400 tons, 6 by 18 meter 5 axes NC gantry milling machine, 7 by 54 meters NC double gantry milling machine, Phi 16 meter NC vertical lathe, Phi 8 meter NC vertical milling machine, Phi 3.5 meter by 18 meter NC driller, etc. Totally 3,185 sets of equipment. It represents international toppest manufacturing ability. CFHI has built assembly and shipping base for heavy product in Mianhua Island, Dalian. The lifting capacity is up to 1,120 tons. A 3,000 to 5,000 ton dock is available. CFHI has established complete manufacturing examination center, passed national certificate, acquired many national certificates, GB T19001 2000 and GJB 9001A 2001 quality certificate. Product quality is famous in global. CFHI has the national lead independent, innovation capability and key technology. Established national class technical center and national unique engineering and research center. CFHI has owned 167 patents, 50 patent application right, 108 exclusive technical and many technical patents, and acquired many national prize at top level in China heavy mechanical manufacturing company. Over 50 years, CFHI has developed and researched over 300 new products, filled the blank of over 400 industrial product technology, supplied 2 million ton mechanical product to related industries, and make the great contribution to national economy and defense. CFHI is the largest and completest manufacturer to metallurgy whole equipment in China. CFHI has researched completed metallurgy equipment including melting equipment, milling equipment, and continuous casting equipment, etc., relying on independent innovation, occupied 70% market share in China, all kinds of heavy milling equipment manufacturing field. Installed to all over 5 million ton capability steel companies in China successfully, is few manufacturer who is capable to supply independent innovation, completed milling equipment to worldwide steel company. 1,780-millimeter large-scale tandem cold strip mill has reached world advanced level and acquired the National Science and Technology Advancement Prize for the top level. CFHI is the largest manufacturer to nuclear power equipment and nuclear forging. Nuclear power is a new important energy and related to national economy. CFHI, taken the mission to manufacture nuclear power equipment, is the earliest enterprise that proceeded with the development of nuclear energy in China. The largest supplier to nuclear power forging, CFHI supplied over 90% domestic nuclear forging and over 80% domestic nuclear reactor vessel. CFHI has researched successfully all second-generation, plus, and third-generation forging of nuclear power major equipment and can produce in batch. It has passed the third-party evaluation and push-fast development of world's nuclear power industry. CFHI is the largest manufacturer to heavy-pressure vessel equipment in the world. CFHI has broken a broad technical barrier and realized homemade forged welding structure hot wall hydrogenation reactor. CFHI supplied product to CNPC, CPCC, CNOOC, etc., all domestic refinery base and take over 90% market share. Material research and manufacturing technology to heavy pressure vessel has reached to world advanced level. CFHI has manufactured the largest 2,044-ton coal liquefaction reactor and 1,600-ton hydrocracking reactor in the world. CFHI has researched 400-ton forged welding structure, hot wall hydrogenation reactor, and acquired the National Science and Technology Advancement Prize for the top level. CFHI is the major manufacturer to China large casting and forging parts. CFHI has the world advanced manufacturing equipment and manufacturing procedure, built the world's first level heavy casting and forging base, has the ability to fabricate 5 million ton molten steel annually, 240,000 ton forging, and 60,000 ton casting steel parts. CFHI has made a greatly breakthrough to large casting and forging research in heat power and hydropower, supercritical and ultra-supercritical high and medium voltage rotor in power generation equipment, and super purify low voltage reactor can be manufactured in batch. CFHI is the major supplier to China heavy forging and mining equipment. CFHI has designed and manufactured the largest 12,500-ton open die forging press, 30,000-ton die forging press, and 50,000-ton open die forging press. CFHI has installed 5,000-ton, etc. mechanical press to many car manufacturers such as FAW, Dongfeng, JAC, etc. CFHI has manufactured heavy mining shovel in batch, of which the dipper cubage varies from 19.5 to 35 cubic meters. Heavy mining shovel of 61 cubic meter dipper is delivered and used by customer. CFHI has supplied product to Pingshuo Mining, Dringir, etc. Open pit mine. CFHI has manufactured the largest backup roller for milling machine in China and occupied over 80% of market share for retailed product. CFHI is a leader enterprise in China industries and mining parts. CFHI is active in developing seawater desalt equipment, rock-driven machine, shield-driven machine, heavy solid rubbish-treated equipment, etc. New products. Continuous adjust to product structure is a new growth point to company. CFHI has gathered excellent experts, perfect corporate managing structure, prominent business managing group relying on many active and innovative science and technology experts. CFHI is payback to investor and society with outstanding performance in intense competition. CFHI has become a heavy equipment manufacturer with most rapid increase and strongest profitability. From 2000 to 2008, annual average compound growth rate of revenue is over 50%. Many performance index rank at the top of 7 heavy equipment manufacturer. Innovative, realistic, diligence, harmonious. CFHI has done his best to make the great progress over 50 years. CFHI is always in pursuit of being national famous brand and making effort to be a large enterprise owning core fabrication capacity. Cooperate with CFHI, share value growth. CFHI, arm China, stand in the world.